beautiful, heroic Harley. But not today, Josephine. Today is out and about in the Breaking Bad camper. Oh yeah. RevelatorAlf. Are we ready for an adventure? I really need to get a motorbike and sidecar. You with goggles on? Yeah, perfect. Let's go. Right, about to set off. Bob and Bailey are strapped in. Will it start? Yes! We ready? Yeah, let's go. Right, so off to a place called West Wickham, which is to the west of London. It's about half an hour, 40 minutes from where I live. I thought I'd take out the Breaking Bad camper with Bob and Bailey down there. He's having a little sleep. Well, go and check out this place that I've been to before, but not fully explored. So it's a place called Hellfire Caves. But the caves are chalk caves, so man-made chalk caves, and they were all dug out years and years ago, but they're closed today. But it's actually on top of that I'm really interested in. There's a hilltop fort, and also there's a mausoleum on there, whatever a mausoleum is, to go and check that out. And it's a good place to take Bailey as well for a walk. Let's go do that. I like trucking, I like motor camping-ish. I was kind of thinking as I was driving along here, all the rattles that I can hear in the back, and it's not the perfect camper, it's not the perfect vehicle for anything, and it's a little bit dated, and it's a little bit old, but I kind of love it like that. Sometimes perfection is a bit of a fool's errand, I think. You need something just to keep life a bit spicy, you know what I mean? It's a little bit murky out there. I really should have done this on a sunny day. Oh well. So a few years ago I went to test ride a few motorbikes, 1 litre sports bikes, and cut a long story short, tried quite a few, and I tried the Honda Fireblade, and I gotta say it was absolutely fantastic. By far the best riding bike of those that I tried at the time. Now, here's the problem that I had with the bike. It was too good. It was too planted. It was too good in the bends. You know, it was too easy to ride. And I could see myself thinking, well, I'm going to be bored on this bike really quickly. It's just like you meet your perfect person, your perfect, you know, girlfriend, boyfriend. And then after a while you think, I don't know, it's a bit too perfect, it's a bit too same, they're a bit too predictable. I don't know, maybe some people want that, of course, and you could say the same for bikes or cars or whatever. That predictability, that's what people want. But for that particular sports bike, I thought, nah, I need something a bit more challenging. So when I bought the Breaking Bad camper, that's exactly what it is. I knew it was a bit of a nail. I knew it had needed to have some work done to it, but fundamentally it was okay. So I knew we could go out and have fun days out, fun time away, and not be too concerned if things started to break or things start to get dirty, as if I bought a brand new one. You know, it's something that's already worn in, and well, yeah. And sometimes when you're really not sure if your vehicle, whatever it is, bike, car, camper van, motorhome, is going to make it to where you need to get to, that adds just a little bit of spice. Although it's not something I want to experience all the time, you know what I mean? Right, let's just get to this mausoleum, shall we? Oh yeah. Right, there it is, right on the hill. We made it, yay! So that is what we're going to go and walk around. A mausoleum. I have no idea what a mausoleum is. Probably just Folly, but that's another story. Right, and this is West Wickham. Lovely picturesque little village, town, village, yeah. Right, up we go. I have no idea when the Breaking Bad camper is going to be able to get up there, but we'll give it a go. Right, so that's the Hellfire Caves, which is closed today. And basically they're chalk, man-made chalk caves, which they dug out to build roads or something like that, I don't know. But anyway, let's see if we can get up to the top. Taking a big camper up a single track road is a recipe for disaster, I know. Up the hill? Oh, you're joking. Oh no. I'm not going to be able to get up there. Yeah. Can't get up there because this camper is too big to go under there. Right, I am back. Yeah, the heroic Harley has saved the day. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a parking space for the Breaking Bad camper, so I had to get back, get the Harley, and then come and ride through. So just passing through West Wickham again. Lots of Tudor buildings. Yes, Henry VIII and cutting off their heads, the wives' heads. Not all wives were beheaded, by the way. A couple were divorced, I think, and one actually outlived him, but there you go. Anyway, so we're going to go up to this mausoleum, which is basically a big burial chamber. We're just going to pass the entrance to West Wickham Park. Now, West Wickham Park on the left there, I'll show you a picture what it is. Basically, that is the home, or the ancestral home of the Dashwood family, right? So this mausoleum is also known as the Dashwood Mausoleum. Right, so just going to get up to it. And basically, Dashwood, Sir Francis Dashwood, the Baron of whatever, huge family landowners and everything, and they built this big mausoleum, a big burial tomb right on top of the hill because they wanted to have a big grand gesture. Very flamboyant family. The Dashwood estate, West Wickham Park as it's now known, it was actually a pleasure palace he built, would you believe, and it took him 60 years from 1740 to 1800 to build. Amazing. Right, anyway, so we're going to go up to the top of the hill and have a little walk around. There, let's do that. Right, so yesterday this is where I got to, and it was this height here, 2 meters. There's no way I was going to get my Breaking Bad camper under there. Make sure I don't chop my head off, just like Henry VIII did to his wives. Right, anyway, let's get to the front here. Now, there's also a big church right at the top. You see right at the top of the church spire, there's a big golden ball. Now, that golden ball, would you believe, is actually a marker for aircraft. So they come in, fly overhead, and it's what they call a visual reporting point. Right, I'm here. So there we go, there's a golden ball. And right, let's go and have a walk around this mausoleum, shall we? Right, so let's go over to the mausoleum and have a little look around. Basically, I'll just show you where I am. So right on top of the hill, High Wickham Hill, or West Wickham Hill, I think. A mausoleum is just over that way. There's the church. And, well, I'll show you where I am in relationship to the Dashwood estate. Right, let's show you. There we go. Right, let's go and have a look. Yeah, very gloomy day here today. It's, well, I can say over that direction in the mist is basically London. That's West Wickham, then West London, and so on and so forth. Right, let's see what we can find. Right, have a look at this. I mean, this place is huge, absolutely huge. So essentially, the Dashwood family, they decided to build this thing and be buried up here as well. So a few have been buried, and I think the main man, the Baron Sir Francis Dashwood, was buried here. Now you got to imagine these big landowners, big wealthy families, well-to-do families. They owned half the county basically. So all this would have been their land pretty much. And this is repeated all over the country, so it's not uncommon for big estates to have not necessarily mausoleums, but they have follies within their estate, and I'll explain what those are in a minute. But look at this thing. Let's get up there and have a look. I mean, if you have this as your burial chamber, you are making a bit of a statement. You know what I mean? But by all accounts, he was a bit of a flamboyant character anyway, so there we go. Kind of says it all really, doesn't it? Now this place at night is all lit up as well. by these floodlights. So it's quite an impressive sight. And as you can imagine, they've all basically gated it off, locked it off, so no ne'er-do-wells can come and ruin it. I mean, it's decorated really nicely, lots of urns in there. You can see there's some burial chambers or whatever, tombs in there as well. So I think quite a few of the family are buried here. But this is what I mean about big estate owners from 200 or 300 years ago. They'd own lots and lots of land, you know, thousands and thousands of acres. Pretty much everybody would be employed to work the land or something like that, or in servitude of them, let's say. And then they could just build whatever they wanted to build. So many estates around the country have what they call follies within their grounds, or within the old grounds. Some of those grounds might have been sold off. So these structures, these whimsical structures, are just, you know, dotted about the countryside. Now, they could serve some purpose, or give the impression of service and purpose, like I don't know, being a watchtower or something like that. But actually, they were just a bit of a gesture, a bit of a demonstration of wealth, let's say. And that's what they call folly, and it comes from the French word folie or something, and it's all to do with, you know, being whimsical and a bit of nonsense, really. You know, that's where folly, the madness, the silliness, that word comes from as well. So it is a bit of a silly thing to have in your estate, but it's kind of one just big architectural statement. And this is another one. Whilst it isn't a folly, this is a mausoleum. It's the same kind of thing, if you know what I mean. But they're all over the country, all over the UK. Big estates have these kinds of buildings, or similar kind of buildings, within their grounds, and you can still walk up to these to this day, especially the ones that are in public areas now. Yeah. All right, let's go and get a better shot of this, shall we? Right, so there we go. That is the mausoleum here. You know what one is now. It's a big burial chamber, really, a big burial tomb. A bit of a statement, flamboyant statement. And I'm sure there are many of these places, type places around the country as well. But these follies, I should say, they're definitely dotted about all over the country. But anyway, back on the heroic Harley now to go and find some other interesting places to go and see. But if you ever want to visit this, it's perfectly, you know, open to the public. This is all National Heritage land as well. The Dashwood estate, I think, is National Heritage as well. You might have to pay to get into there, but this is just High Wycombe, just to the west, northwest London, West London really, and it's quite easy to get to, just off the M40 junction 4. Right, on to the next mission. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, like and share, and check out the website RevelatorAlf.com. Right, I need a coffee. Ta-da.